everybody, welcome back to this week's inspirational video. For those of you who follow me regularly, you know that I'm an international speaker, best-selling author, and a consultant and coach to Fortune 500 companies. For those of you that haven't followed me in the past, well, my name is Judy Wong, and I do all of the things that I mentioned above. So today we are going to jump into a touchy topic, and that's all about criticism. You see, nobody really likes criticism. However, if you split criticism into good and bad, then it really is a chance for growth. You see, I'd like to consider it constructive criticism and destructive criticism. Oftentimes, there are people who really genuinely care about us and they give us constructive criticism. That means that their intentions are well-meaning, but it could be that their delivery of the criticism comes out kind of harsh and it hurts. Destructive criticism is the kind that really leaves you feeling scarred and abused. Obviously, my recommendation for that type of criticism is that you steer clear of those people, because sometimes it starts with the little things and may or may not escalate to emotional abuse. So why am I bringing up this particular topic? I'm bringing up this topic because it's an essential element to our growth and our success. It doesn't matter whether it's in the workplace or in the household, in your relationships, or just in dealing with yourself in general. You see, all of us have self-talk, and we can be our worst critic. And then there are the people around us who work with us on a regular basis and are able to recognize when our behavior is a little off, or maybe even give us pointers on how we can do better. Now, I know that the argument is oftentimes people might not be giving you criticism because they're doing it for you. They're really doing it for themselves. I think this is a point that we should take into consideration. Maybe this person is giving you this criticism to benefit themselves. However, the most important thing is, have you reflected on what they're saying? Sometimes there's an incy grain of truth there that has caused this person to say the things that they say. Maybe it's your communication style. Maybe it's, well, just the way you come across as a person in general. You see, we actually get a lot of really constructive criticism or feedback from the people closest to us, and it's usually the hardest for us to swallow. And if you're like me and you're constantly developing yourself professionally, well, sometimes we get professional feedback, or we might be getting feedback from people that we are asking to help take us to the next level. Did you really think that it's going to be possible for you to get to the next level without changing your ways? Highly, highly unlikely. So then the question becomes, is it constructive or destructive? And if that type of criticism is leaving you feeling like, well, a pile of dirt, I would say truly reflect on the relationship that led to that type of criticism. And is it time for you to make an exit? Or is it time for you to do some really deep inward thinking? And perhaps think of ways how you can truly benefit from the criticism and turn it from destructive to constructive. Yeah, I know. It sounds like there's a bit of an art to it, and there is. You see, we're always in the driver's seat of our life, and we always have control. So if you choose to live behind four walls and just never interact with people again, of course it's going to be really easy for you to just say, well, I'm not going to listen to it. But one of the hard, cold facts that I've had to face recently is we can't always have it that way. Unless we want to live lives like a hermit, we will have to at some point interact with people that may come across as a little obnoxious, a little overconfident, maybe arrogant, or people that just seem to step on our tail. And when this happens, how are you handling the criticism? Because your response to the criticism is really a telltale sign of your level of inner peace and your level of self-control. So that's it for this week. I hope that you will be able to apply it to whatever is going on right now in your life, and leave me a message below if you found this particular video helpful. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you click like and subscribe, and I will speak to you again next week. Bye!